The history of St. Ursula Academy is a beautiful story that dates back to 1910. At the request of Archbishop Moeller, the Ursuline sisters were called to teach, serve, and care for the Cincinnati community, particularly East Walnut Hills. Originally, the sisters started our wonderful school in the rented Moorbrink House at the corner of Ingleside Avenue and McMillan Street. On September 17, 1910, they opened the doors to 63 students from kindergarten through 12th grade. Mother Baptista, directress of our school at the time, wanted to purchase the Wooster Mansion at 1339 East McMillan for her growing school. She walked by daily tossing Marion medals at our current campus, praying that it would one day be hers for teaching and learning. On September 18, 1911, just 1 year later, the Ursuline sisters purchased the Wooster Mansion, and our Ursuline spirit grew from there. In March of 1911, the sisters bought the Harrison House, owned by the Harrison family. The sisters constructed an enclosed porch between the two buildings. In May of 1915, the roof from the Harrison House was taken off, and the third floor was added. Educational services, ES, and religion classrooms are currently housed there. The sisters loved their home, but had one problem. They were missing a chapel. Maria Longworth Storer, the founder of Rookwood Pottery, needed a place to stay with her husband when they were in town. They also wanted access to a private chapel like they had in Europe. The nuns graciously offered room in their convent. Maria and her husband graciously offered $10,000 to expand the school and add our gorgeous chapel. The chapel was completed in 1916. In 1937, St. Ursula Academy stopped taking boarders because the student body had increased to approximately 200 students. They continued the day school. During World War II, St. Ursula was designated as a bomb shelter and an emergency military hospital. Sister Mary Helen Sanker, an esteemed English teacher and principal at St. Ursula Academy, organized a team of younger sisters as runners to conduct air raid drills in Walnut Hills. Younger sisters would be seen hooking up their habits and running full speed down East McMillan Street just to be prepared. Every girl in the high school had someone in the service that they were writing to. It was her patriotic duty and a major school activity to send cheery letters. In 1960, the Blonde Estate in Mount Lookout was purchased for St. Ursula Villa. The sisters were able to move their grade school to the 25-acre campus. In 1965, Sister Monica Fultzer created Professor Phonics. It was used throughout the United States, and by 1975, it was in its 5th printing. Ever wonder how we got the Bulldog? The Bulldog mascot was created by the class of 1973. Boys' schools had a mascot, and girls' schools did not. The GGCL had just formed in 1970. The girls who created the Bulldog were a part of GAA and felt we strongly needed our very own mascot. In the fall of 1996, St. Ursula bought the area across the street and Banger Field was installed. The turf was exciting to play on instead of the field at Kellogg Avenue that always flooded. Schwab was also purchased in 1996. It was our fine arts building while our current art area was being renovated. Originally, the Carew family of the Carew Tower owned it. From the 1890s until 1996, it was a funeral home. In 2001, St. Genevieve and St. Joseph boarding houses for the nuns were torn down to build South Hall. The gym Convocation Center was built in 2002. In 2005, we started our laptop program. Keller Center was built in 2012. The theater and the library were renovated in 2017. The library was dedicated to the dear Ursuline sisters, particularly Sister Mary Henry and Sister Matilda, who were librarians for many, many years. The library was originally on the 2nd floor of East. St. Ursula Academy continues to be a treasured place for many students to continue learning about the Ursuline charism and living it.